The Adin Ross Empire, from gaming kid to $40 million mogul. How does a 24-year-old who skipped high school prom to stream video games build a $40 million empire and break real estate records? How does someone go from making $60,000 a month on Twitch to earning up to $99,000 per hour on a platform most people have never heard of? Meet Adin Ross, the controversial streaming sensation who turned being banned from Twitch into the best thing that ever happened to his bank account. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into today's biggest internet moguls. Chapter 1. The beginning of a streaming legend. Adin Ross was born on October 11, 2000, in Boca Raton, Florida. He has a sister named Naomi. After living briefly in New York City, he settled in Three Rivers, California. Ross was educated at Woodlake Union High School. Growing up, he nurtured his passion for streaming, and even skipped his high school prom so he could stream on Twitch. That decision alone tells you everything about his priorities. While other kids were worried about corsages and after-parties, Adin was building his digital empire. But his childhood wasn't all gaming and streaming dreams. Not everything about his upbringing was great, however, as Ross was stabbed in his sleep by a mentally unstable relative when he was 12. This traumatic experience shaped his resilience and determination to create a better life for himself. Ross started his gaming career on YouTube in 2014, where he currently has over 4.5 million followers in his channel, Adin Live. He started streaming on Twitch in November 2016 and established a following of over 7 million. His big break came when he joined the SSB Stacy Stepbrothers group and started collaborating with high-profile streamers and celebrities, including Bronny James, which helped him grow a massive online following. By 2020, Adin Ross live streams had gained over 100,000 followers, and he introduced innovative content like e-date streams, expanding his influence even further. These weren't just random gaming sessions. Adin was creating appointment television for millions of young viewers who couldn't get enough of his unfiltered personality and chaotic energy. Chapter 2. The Twitch Empire and Controversy. Ross became known for his chaotic energy, edgy humor, and interactive live streams that blurred the line between gaming, reality TV, and influencer culture. As his audience ballooned into the millions, he pivoted into IRL, in real-life content, often hosting rappers, influencers, and controversial figures on stream. His unfiltered style made him a magnet for both fandom and controversy. But here's where things get really interesting financially. In March 2022, a few months before leaving the platform, Adin Ross accidentally revealed how much he was earning per month at that point off Twitch sponsorships. During a stream earlier in March, Ross opened Discord and accidentally revealed a group chat with Stake, a popular online betting and gambling site that also serves as one of his sponsors. According to the link, Ross is being paid 335 Ethereum per week by his sponsor, a sum that equals approximately $995,000. In other words, this 21-year-old Twitch streamer is earning close to $4 million a month from just one sponsor. Think about that number for a second. $4 million per month from a single sponsorship deal. That's more money than most CEOs make in an entire year, and Adin was making it every single month just for promoting gambling on his streams. However, his success on Twitch was constantly threatened by his controversial content. He was repeatedly suspended from Twitch for violating platform guidelines, which ultimately led him to sign an exclusive streaming deal with Kick in 2023, a rival platform backed by Stake.com. Ross was permanently banned from Twitch in 2023 and has since moved over to Kick. Chapter 3. The Kick Goldmine. In February 2023, Adin Ross announced he had signed a streaming deal with Kick for an undisclosed amount. This move would prove to be the smartest financial decision of his life. Before his permanent Twitch ban in 2023, Ross was reportedly making over $60,000 per month just from Twitch subscriptions. Now, Ross's earnings from Kick are especially noteworthy, with reports suggesting he makes between $10,000 and $99,000 per hour during live streams, a massive leap from his earlier Twitch earnings. Let me break that down for you. On his worst hour, Adin makes $10,000. On his best hour, he makes $99,000. According to Streams Charts, he streams 100 to 150 hours weekly, so a Reddit analysis projected that he currently earns between $30,000 per hour from his deal with Kick. Even at the conservative estimate, he's making more per hour than most people make in an entire year. In March 2024, Ross told Jake Paul on YouTube that he had signed an exclusive deal with Kick, where he receives a 5-figure amount for every hour he streams. In a stream with Cheezer, he also confirmed that he makes about $200,000, but less than $250,000 for each stream. Ross confirmed in October 2024 that he also owns a percentage of Kick and believes the company will soon be worth billions. Later on, Adin said he's paid a 5-figure sum, ranging anywhere from $10,000 to $99,000 per hour. As one of Kick's top streamers, it's no surprise the amount the streaming platform is willing to pay him. According to rumors, the deal is worth $200 million. The exact worth has yet to be revealed. Chapter 4. Beyond streaming, the business empire. While streaming makes up the bulk of his income, Adin has diversified his revenue streams intelligently. His YouTube channel, Adin Live, has over 4.54 million subscribers and has accumulated over 1 billion views. His YouTube income is estimated at $120,000 monthly, thanks to ad revenue, memberships, and exclusive content. According to booking agent info, Adin Ross's only active brand endorsement deal is with the gambling company Stake. In 2023, he showed just how profitable the deal has been when he accidentally leaked a conversation containing his wallet address, per Dexerto. Streaming fans did some digging on the blockchain, where they found out that Ross's wallet was receiving a weekly payment of 335 Ether from Stake, which amounted to $995,000 at the time. While the handsome $4 million monthly pay may have made up for his lack of other deals, it wasn't enough for ambitious Ross. He capitalized on the brand snub to create his own clothing line, Brand Risk. According to Daily Loud on X, the merch earned Ross 400,000 new followers and generated a seven-figure income on its launch day. Adin Ross also has a portfolio of over 40 stocks, valued at $9 million, across the technology, healthcare, transportation, and energy sectors. He's invested in Tesla, Boeing, DuPont, Salesforce, and Intel, and he also has $3 million in bank deposits and government bonds. Chapter 5. The Luxury Lifestyle. Cars and Watches. So how does a $40 million fortune translate into lifestyle? Ross also owns a collection of designer watches. The pieces include Rolex GMT Master 2, popularly known as the Batman, bought for $25,000. That's an estimated $780,000 in watches, excluding the piece he claimed to have recently given out. His car collection is equally impressive and reflects his taste for luxury and performance. Adin Ross has invested in several cryptocurrencies, which have contributed to his growing net worth. His car collection includes an Audi RS Q8, a Range Rover Sport, a Volvo XC90, an Alfa Romeo Giulia, and a Jaguar XE. His impressive car collection, valued at around $2 million, is another testament to his financial success. But perhaps most telling of his success is his approach to luxury purchases. He also sold the Lamborghini Urus SUV to a fellow streamer, Stable Ronaldo, over a stream session in early 20. Even when selling cars, Adin turns it into content and revenue. Chapter 6. Real Estate Records and Mansions. Adin's real estate portfolio is where his wealth really shows. In May 2022, Adin paid $5 million for a mansion in the Hollywood Hills. In March 2023, he listed this home for sale for $5.5 million. He accepted an offer in July 2023. The reason for his decision to sell the home after less than a year was reportedly due to a frequent occurrence of swattings. But the real headline maker came in June 2025, Adin paid $25.5 million, using a $13 million mortgage to buy a 10-acre estate in Davie, Florida, setting a record for the area. Gaming streamer Adin Ross has broken a sales record in Davie, Florida, with his purchase of a 10-acre estate for $25. The 11,325-square-foot home has 7 bedrooms and 9 baths, according to Zillow. The home was custom-built in 2024 and designed by Florida-based interior design firm Clive Daniel. Amenities include a home theater, spa, office, smart home automation, elevator, art studio, and pool house. Outdoor space features synchronized fountains, a reflecting pool with fire features, a swimming pool, and outdoor kitchen. The sellers are Laurent and Laura Perel, both of whom are aerospace executives. The Perels purchased the undeveloped parcel in 2009 for $775. Think about that for a moment. The land that Adin's mansion sits on was bought for less than the cost of a decent sports car just 16 years ago. Now it's worth over $25 million. Chapter 7. Celebrity Connections and Cultural Impact. Adin's influence extends far beyond just streaming numbers. His controversial content and associations with figures like Andrew Tate and white supremacist Nick Fuentes have only heightened the media's focus on him. In a surprising move, Ross even interviewed former President Donald Trump on Kick in 2024, gifting him a Rolex and a Tesla Cybertruck, gestures that further fueled his headline-making career. However, in January 2025, he donated $50,000 to the family of an LA firefighter in the heat of the Los Angeles wildfires. DJ Academics shared on X that Adin Ross donated $10,000 to a fundraiser for wheelchairs and hospital beds for Kendrick's alleged grandparents. These gestures show that despite his controversial image, Adin understands the power of his platform for good. On March 29, 2025, Adin Ross announced that he was unbanned from Twitch after a 2-year ban. His fans went wild on social media when he posted a one-word response in an image on X. This return could potentially double or triple his earnings, as he can now stream on both platforms. Chapter 8. The Gambling Empire and Stake Partnership. One cannot discuss Adin Ross's wealth without addressing his relationship with gambling content. In Los Angeles, California, Kick streamer Adin Ross has amassed an astounding $20 million in revenues from online gambling, according to Ed Craven, CEO of Kick Streaming and Stake.com. It's also important to remember that Adin is one of the co-owners of Kick, owning a small portion of the streaming service. In all honesty, without trying to take away from the situation right this second, you're still up by $20 million, right? Craven said. This means that not only is Adin getting paid millions to gamble on stream, but he's actually winning money while doing it. It's like being paid to win the lottery. However, there have been recent changes to his gambling content. Chat, we're unleashed. Adin Ross announces new Kick deal with less gambling and more real content. According to the streamer, he and Eddie Craven, owner of Kick, spoke about what the future holds. He said that the 3 hours of gambling you do a night, I don't fuck with that anymore. Said, what are you talking about? He said, we're gonna have you do Stakeout US for 1 hour a day, 1 hour, that's it. Closing, the Adin Ross phenomenon. From a kid who skipped prom to stream video games to a 24-year-old with a $40 million empire, Adin Ross represents something entirely new in the digital economy. He's proven that controversy, when managed correctly, can be incredibly profitable. He's shown that being authentic, even when that authenticity is chaotic and unfiltered, resonates with millions of people willing to pay for entertainment. Adin's story isn't just about getting rich from streaming. It's about understanding your audience, taking calculated risks, and turning every setback into a comeback. Getting banned from Twitch could have ended his career. Instead, it led to a deal worth potentially hundreds of millions of dollars. His $25.5 million mansion isn't just a house. It's a statement that the old rules of success don't apply anymore. You don't need a college degree, a corporate job, or even traditional respectability to build generational wealth. You just need to understand your generation, stay authentic to your voice, and never stop grinding. At just 24 years old, Adin Ross has already achieved what most people can only dream of. But perhaps most importantly, he's done it his way. Controversy, chaos, and all. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't ignore the empire he's built. And honestly, he's just getting started.